Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so before we get underway with the main point of the video here, I want to get this disclaimer out of the way early so that way everyone knows where I stand in this. I do not, in any way, shape, and form, condone any form of harassment or abuse. That is something that is very much objectively wrong, and I think we can all be in agreements here so far. I don't condone it in any situation, whether it's on the internet or in real life, and in this case in particular, the gym. And like COVID-19 being a pandemic, we have ourselves another pandemic on the rise known as clout chasing on TikTok, and in particular to this right here, we have ourselves women on TikTok that are filming themselves in the gym trying to make themselves out to look like the victims of non-existent situations revolving around harassment and sexualization. Now, I have started calling this stuff out because this is just so fucking disgusting. And don't get this twisted. Again, let me reiterate, I stand against any form of harassment and abuse, okay? Sexualization of any kind is wrong. We can all agree on that. But do you want to know something that is bad alongside that? False accusations of the sort. And it's not just false accusations either, but also shaming people based on how they work out. And I'll link you guys to a few videos I've done in the description down below, so that way you guys get the full idea as to what is going on. But long story short, this is a problem and it needs to stop. Like, I don't know if any of these people that try to make themselves look like victims and project all of this bullshit onto innocent bystanders, I don't know if they know this, but let me spell it out for you. You're not doing yourself or anybody any favors, and let me break it down why that is. Number one, you're giving gym goers in general a bad reputation. Number two, more specifically to the women that pull this shit, you are making women look terrible. Number three, you are making actual victims of sexual harassment and any form of abuse look bad. If you're familiar with The Boy Who Cried Wolf, then you can begin to understand where that's going. And number four, this right here is most likely going to start turning people off from going to the gym. The gym is meant to be a safe space where people go and they work on themselves. Mind, body, and soul. They don't need to have your bullshit try and ruin that. But you know what? With how widespread this problem is, that very well may be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and they may decide, fuck the gym, I don't want to go there anymore. Oh, and here's a bonus reason as well. Just because somebody happens to glance in your general direction doesn't mean that they suddenly want you. That doesn't mean that it's harassment or that it's abuse or anything like that. What? Are you that egotistical and that conceited and that full of yourself that you think that wherever you go, you own that general direction, and if anyone glances in that direction, you wish hellfire and brimstone on them? Man, you need to get your fucking ego checked as well as your head, because I don't think you have a working brain up there. And the more that I get into this, the more that I think about this, the more that I thank the Lord every single day that at least where I'm at, we don't have this problem. This community that I am with at the gym that I go to and work at, it is such a solid community. We all support each other, and there's none of this bullshit that goes on. But let me tell you something, because of the fact that I work there, if I ever seen any of that go on, you best better believe that there will be hell to pay. And to the facilities that have these things taken place, they also need to take action too. And how they can do that would be something like this. So say if one of the members goes to that gym, but they make a video pulling this type of shit and they post it on their social medias for fame and attention and stuff like that, if the facility catches wind of that, well, they can go ahead and look up that person's membership and have it revoked for a period of time as a means to punish that individual for a really, really shitty thing that they have done. I know that if I was running the gym and if I had a member do something like that, no doubt their membership would be revoked for a period of time until they learned their lesson. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, there's something else I kind of want to add into this as well, because it seems like that actions like these have become so freaking problematic that there are people that don't want to help women at the gym at all. And here is a video showcasing exactly that.
Excuse me? Hey. You think you could help me out over here? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
It just goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, that things like these have widespread consequences, like the spiderweb effect. And there's two ways to look at this video in particular that I had just shown. This right here could very well have been a trap to lure an innocent man to help that woman, and then all of a sudden that man gets labeled as a creep, he gets labeled as a pervert, a sex pest, things like that. Pretty much like anything that is so slanderous and so wrong. Or this woman could very well have been filming like a PR or something like that, and she ended up being trapped, and it was obviously not planned and stuff like that, and she was legitimately looking for help, but it had to be a fellow female to help her out, because none of the males wanted to help her out, because they were probably scared of being framed in a negative light because of what's been going on. And let's operate under the assumption for a moment that if this right here was real, if this right here wasn't a setup, and she was genuinely in trouble, it doesn't seem like that she walked away hurt, and thank God for that. But if this right here was an attempt at a publicity stunt, an attempt at trying to falsely frame someone in a negative light, most notably a man, well, this right here was attempt failed. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really not even sure what else I can say here at the moment that either hasn't already been said or isn't blatantly obvious, but this right here, I guess you could say, was more of like a ranting type of video. I just really need to get some shit off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more I see things like this, the more I think about it, the more it just, like, fires me up. You know what I'm saying? It makes my blood boil. We should be going to the gym without the fear of being filmed and being mislabeled and, you know, falsely accused of things that we haven't done. The gym should be a place of respite, a place, you know, a safe place for anyone to go to work on themselves. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to fear being filmed or being falsely framed as something that they're not. This type of shit is ridiculous, and in the words of Joey Swole, you need to do better. Mind your business. By the way, my apologies in advance to Joey Swole. I kind of sort of stole that ending catchphrase there, but it honestly really reigns true for a lot of things in life, and this right here is a big time one of them. So yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. I'll see you next time.